Hello YouTube! So content creator Nutty made a video about his account history in Star Rail, and I found it very interesting. Plus, he is very good at making content for the game, so leave a like and subscribe his video, and watch it of course, because it's very interesting to see why he chose some archetypes over other. The idea come from there. I will leave you the YouTuber information in the description, so check it out. For us, I will do the same. I will tell you my history with Honkai Star Rail in general. I have two accounts, but I will talk about both because I never played both at the same time. So I mained one or the other. At the beginning of the game had Sile. The Sile banner was interesting for me because it was a Honkai Impact character I knew a little bit about, and I was curious and I wanted her on my Star Rail account. But in the end, I stopped playing because the game didn't look flashy enough for me, and it felt the 4-star I had, Dan Hang and March and whatever, didn't feel that flashy. Plus I didn't have Clara on the European account, only on the American account, and I was indecisive if to play on American with Clara or on European with Bronya. So basically I stopped playing for a long while, and I didn't pull for Sile, nor Jingyuan or the others. I got to know about the banners like Jingyuan. I was uncertain because of the lion. I don't know why, but in the end I loved the card more than anyone else. Silver Wolf, I really wanted her, but I wasn't playing. Duochan, not interested. Blade was great, but I don't know if I even got to know about him. Kafka skipped. Mr. Danhang, Imbibitor Lunae, first run skipped. And they skipped the most important healer early game, which was Fushuan. So let's talk about Fushuan for a moment. Fushuan was the staple healer in basically all the meta teams up to now, so she was extremely important. But I wasn't playing the game, so I would have started without a very important piece of the puzzle. The same applies with Jingliu. Jingliu was the best main DPS, but I wasn't playing, so goodbye. Top odds, of course, no shot. First celery run, nothing. When Ho-Ho came out, I was very much interested in coming back in the game, but I remember I didn't get back in time to have the gems and pull her, so I still dilly-dallied. I started playing the game here, when there was the Blade rerun and Ruan Mei. So I was like, okay, I won't lose Blade again. I love the character, the animations, and yeah, I still love the character personality a lot. I just don't like playing him. He looks like a Hunter x Hunter Phantom Brigade person. I love it. So I got him, and there was Ruan Mei too, and I was on my American account with Clara, and I decided to have her as well because very strong support and good with Blade. My friend told me, so I pulled both. And things were going good, right? Plus, we got Dr. Ratio for free, and then Black Swan got announced, and Kafka was out. So I was like, DOT teams feel so fun to play. I will pull for Kafka, and I got Kafka. I was probably spending money because it doesn't make sense to have so many characters at the same time. But yeah, I was loving the game and I wanted all of them. And then when Black Swan came out, I pulled for Black Swan as well. So I had this and Blade basically, and Ruan Mei. So this was the team I was running with Blade because I liked Blade. Then I changed Blade for Dr. Ratio because it makes more sense. This is a DOT team with Dr. Ratio that benefits from it and from Ruan Mei. But I wasn't having fun. I wasn't having fun with my teams. Of course, I had Primo Gems on the European account, and I decided to pull for Imbibitor Lunae. And Imbibitor Lunae was incredible for me. I got in love with the character and I played the Shanzhou Waffle with this, which made me immerse in the story a lot, because I was playing a character that was just about the environment I was playing, while the other characters weren't touching me much. They weren't related to what I was playing. So this changed my approach to Honkai Star Rail, and it was like, I want a character I love. I just want character that make me feel good about it. And so I started building around my other account with Imbibitor Lunae because it felt better. I wanted to start with him, and I had Tingyun that I got from the same banner, as you can see here. So yeah, it was a good start. Then I got Sparkle, because she goes very well with Imbibitor Lunae, and I loved her. At that point, I was already incredibly invested in the game, so much invested that I wanted as a second team option for pure fiction. I wanted a Jingyuan because I started loving Jingyuan after playing the story. I think he's my favorite character so far, together with Blade, but Jingyuan I loved the gameplay too, the animations and everything about the kit. So I got both. And then I had to pull, I pulled for his Lycon too, which was crazy, like I was spending a lot of money in the game. At that point, I was like, okay, but I will try for Sparkle Lycon too. And I failed the 75-25. That felt so bad for me. I didn't really want to spend for that, because I was so much disappointed about losing the 75. So I was like, okay, I will take a break from gacha games for a while. I don't play games to be dissatisfied. And I had my couple of weeks away from gaming at all. So just living the nature of reading the newspaper and something like that. Living the life of normal people. And it was fun. I even tried not using electricity. And it was an experience. It was definitely worth it. So I, of course, skipped Acheron and Luocha again, and I skipped Adventuring. This was my relaxing nature period without electricity, living with things from the past. Maybe it was more than 15 days, because I skipped Robin too. I wasn't playing. That was hurtful for me, because I loved the character that I already knew. And when Boot Hill came out, I was back into the gacha game thing, but I don't think I was playing Star Rail. So, and I wasn't convinced about the character, because the artwork of the banner wasn't really my thing. It feels like kind of bit of fan service, right? But I love the character now that I played Penacony, so yeah, the artwork from the banner, the artwork for the character wasn't really my thing. There's a rope, I didn't really understand the archetype. Firefly came out, and I came back playing here. Here, at the end of a Firefly banner, I stopped my long pause from Star Rail. Second pause, actually. And yeah, so I decided to abandon my American account that I have, of course. So let's talk about the European account. And I had to pay for Firefly if I wanted her, or May for the same period. I thought I could actually wait for Firefly. So I skipped. Then it was Jade and Argenti. I wasn't interested in any of those. And this brings us to today. So Yunli was a character that wasn't really convincing for many, because she has basically the same role as Clara. But I don't have Clara, and if you remember from the beginning of my story, Clara was the reason why I wanted to play, and the reason why I stopped playing, because I didn't want to play on the American account for some reason. I was too indecisive. So Yunli was the answer for me, and she's now my second team, or we could say my first team, for Memory of Chaos. I pulled for her Idon 1 and for her Lycon. I got both. I also pulled for Huohuo as her favorite healer, because I needed another healing option together with, I don't know, 4 stars. I don't have incredible healing options, so Huohuo was definitely a good thing for me. And this brings us to today. As you can see, I had a lot of skips along the way, around here, during this period, at the beginning of the game, during all those banners. I spent money here. I played in bursts. If you play this game constantly in a free-to-play manner, or paying the subscription or battle pass, you can have the characters I have without any problem. It will be very easy. I have Dr. Ratio too, because it's a free character. And that means that I want the Lycon, because I missed the Lycon, and that was the reason why I stopped playing. So my priority is, funny enough, is the Sparkle Lycon. If I can get Fei Shao, I would be happy though. She really looks like Lily Will from Convalaria. It's the same voice actor, so basically the same character. I learned a lesson. Never play 2 accounts, because it really splits your attention, and you feel bad about not having the character that are in the other account. So I would really discourage you from playing multiple accounts to save money. always work on an account that you feel you belong to. Pick the characters that make you feel good about playing the game first. Danhan Imbibitor Lunae is not even meta anymore, but I love his gameplay. So that makes me happy. Then of course seeing big numbers also make me happy. But Sparkle makes him good, so that worked for me. And that's everything for the video. If you have a story that talks about your account, please let me know down in the comments, and I would like to cover it. I think gacha games are games in which we tell our story with the choices we make, the character we choose, even the money we spend if we don't want to lose a character, with the skips we do, like the reason why we don't play games for a while, and the reason why gacha games are a more social game than MMOs sometimes, because we tell each other stories. So yeah, that's it. If you want to hop on the Discord to tell me stories about your game, do it. The link will be in the description as well. Go subscribe to Nutty, I think his story is awesome too. And this is Nerwadlas with a very long story about his Honkai Star Rail experience, very troubled experience, and I will update you with my future choices, of course. So see you in the next videos. Thank you for being here. If you have watched all the story, thank you so much for the interest, and see you soon. This is Nerwadlas signing out.